Good morning everyone. Welcome back to one more live episode with Neetus. Today's live is Listening Acuity. I'm Anne with you and I'll be leading today the listening module. Okay, so hope you're all doing great after a weekend. We are meeting today the first time this week, and last week we had done listening module itself, some set of questions, right, from some practice exercise. Okay, so today we are going to continue the same listening itself. We're going to continue with a set of questions, a different set of questions and a different set of audio. Okay, so last week we had completed a set of questions called MCQs, right? Today we are going to take the second part of that same section, right? That is what we are going to do today. So before going to that, let me just give you an overview again. Okay, every day when I start, I just let you know what this listening module is, right? Even though you all are aware about it.
Now look
right?
at questions.
Listening module has got 10 type of questions. So every day when we are taking a particular audio clip, it has got a particular set of sections and we deal with that. We discuss that kind of questions, how to solve them, how to deal them when you get those questions, and then we discuss them with the audio script and try to solve it, right? In between we have got the comment section, so you can solve the questions along with me, and then if you get the answers you can drop down in the comment box. Okay, like I always say, please don't underestimate the listening module. It is something where you can score the maximum, that is you should always aim 8.59 for listening, which helps you get a relief from the total burden, total band which you get in your listening, IELTS band, right? Somewhere it helps you to balance that total band in your IELTS, right? Okay, so today first what we are going to do is we are going to play a audio clip. Okay, I have taken down the audio clip is from questions, right? You can see in the screen it is 26 to 31. That is a set of questions wherein you have to complete the notes below. Like we always say, before the audio is played, you need to just go through that question. You get 20-25 seconds and 30 seconds to have a look at the type of question what you're dealing. What is the question about? You have to note the keywords and all those kind of things, right? So we'll just have a look at the questions. The questions are from 26 to 31 from the practice exercise. Last week we had done from 22 to 25. We had did MCQs other day. So today we are going to deal with the remaining questions, that is from 26 to 31, which is a note completion. It comes from the completion kind of questions, is note completions, right? Which there are some blanks which you have to fill. So you can just have a look at the questions, which will be a part of the audio itself. So I'm not showing it right now. So let's go to the audio clip, which will be played now in a couple of seconds. Please listen to it very carefully and try to solve the questions and drop down in the comment box so that we can later, when we solve, you'll come to know whether you have been right or incorrect. Okay, so let's go to the audio clip.
Now look at questions 26 to 31. As the conversation continues, complete the notes in the spaces provided.
Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Well, yes, actually. Do you know what the course requirements are? I mean, how much work is expected for this course?
Well, you have to complete a tutorial paper.
What does that involve?
Well, it's a piece of work on a given topic based on some set reading texts. You'll have to give a small talk to your tutorial group.
How long does that have to be?
Oh, about 25 minutes usually.
I have to talk for 25 minutes?
Yes, that's right. And then you have to write up your piece of work and give it to the lecturer to be marked.
Right. And is that all?
No. You also have to complete a 3,000-word essay on a topic.
Can I choose the topic?
Yes, usually you can.
Right. That shouldn't be too bad.
And in addition to that, there is an exam.
An exam? What sort of exam?
Well, it's an open book exam.
Does that mean I can have the textbook with me during the exam?
Yes, that's right.
And can you give me any idea about the content of the first year of economics, so that I can get into some reading?
Well, you'll be getting the reading list next week when lectures start. All the books are in the library.
Yes, but won't everyone else take them out as soon as they get the reading list too?
Well, yes, they might. But most of the important ones are held in closed reserve. That's a part of the library where you can go to read books, but you can't take them out of the building.
What did you call that section of the library?
Closed reserve. However, we do recommend that you buy the core books. You'll find them useful and you'll need them for the exam.
Yes, I suppose I will. But what is the focus of the course?
Well, the course at this university has a vocational focus. That is, a focus on preparing its graduates for work. So we're orientated very much towards employment.
Oh, so my chances of getting a job are good.
Well, provided you get good results.
Well, look, thanks for your time. You've been really helpful.
That's fine. See you next week, then.
That is the end of section 3.
Okay, so that was the audio clip which you all heard, which was played for this particular set of questions. Now, let's come to the set of the questions. So now in the beginning, like we saw, it is from questions 26 to 31, which says complete the notes below using no more than 3 words. So that is the instruction which is there. It says complete the notes below using no more than 3 words. Okay, fine. And then they have given a title. So now this is a note. Now as a complete the notes below means it's a note completion kind of question which falls under the completion category. Now whenever it's a note completion questions, you can see that there are some blanks given there. Okay, so first thing for every kind of question is you read the instruction, right? Whatever the instructions are given especially regarding the number and the word. So here it is no more than 3 words. That means every blank can have either 1 word, 2 word or 3 word, not more than that, right? That is what they are telling here. Now after you read the instructions, and after that you have to come to the notes which are given to you. Now in notes what happens is that you are given you can see the tutorial paper, then essay topic type of exams. Those are the subheadings. The heading is course requirements. That means the notes which you are filling is about a particular requirements to join a course or to continue a course, right? So it can be regarding the time frame, regarding the maybe the lecturer, regarding maybe the kind of subjects, or maybe what kind of notes, or whatever it can be, right? It is regarding a academic thing. That means you have to fulfill these requirements to go for that particular course. So after that, the things which are given to you, like the tutorial paper, essay topic, those are the subheadings. So whenever you are going for a note completion question, always make it clear that you go look at the headings and the subheadings, because you get an idea what are you going to look for in the audio clip. Okay, the moment the audio clip comes to the part where they are going to speak about the tutorial paper, that is where you will get the 26 and 27 blank answers. Similarly, when the moment the word says essay, regarding an essay topic or essay, that is where you will get the answer for 28. When they say about the exams, how are the exam conducted or what kind of exams, that is when you will get the answer for 29. So whenever the headings and subheadings are given, if at all given in your notes, please take care of noting them. Okay, then go for the keywords like I told you, essay, exam, whatever piece of information you are looking for is that your keyword which you look for. Most of the time it's paraphrased. That is a part of IELTS, every kind of module, especially reading and listening. You have to give a stress on paraphrasing. Like maybe the audio clip won't have the same word as it is given in this set of questions. Maybe it's synonymous to it. So you should have an idea. You should, when you note the keyword, get an idea what can be the synonymous word which will be mentioned in the audio. So that I have to be alert so that you don't miss that. Okay, that is something which you have to always take care of. Okay, then before whatever notes you are reading at, look for the gaps, when you see the gaps, always say in completion kind of questions, when there is a gap, the word before then after that plays a very big role, right? So you have to look for, like for 26 they are telling for 25 minutes. So 25 is a number, any noun, any term is a very big keyword when it comes to listening or reading module. So you can mark that, okay, somewhere they will give you a time, okay, as per that, that is where you will get the answer for 26. Fine. And always the piece of information which come in your audio, in that same order will be your questions. So once the audio clip has given the information about, if you hear the information about 27, that means 26 is already done with. After the answer for 27 you will not get 26, after 27 it will be 28 only. So it will always be in order. Fine. And whenever you drop down the answers into the blank, please avoid the spelling mistakes or grammatical errors. You have to take care when you, after you input the answers in the blank, whether they are grammar wise correct, accurate, and is the spelling correct or not. So if it's a number, you can write in numerical form or in word format, okay, both are acceptable in listening, right? Okay, so there's some things which you have to take care. Now let's come to the questions. The first, the heading is course requirements. What does a student need if he or she wants to pursue this course? Last time we had seen in the audio that that guy is asking about a course which he want to pursue in that particular college. The continuation of that communication is what we heard today. So the first subheading is tutorial paper. Okay, it's about a tutorial paper which is being mentioned there. So let's read the question. The question says, the first note, about the tutorial papers, there are four characteristics actually, no, 4 characters which are mentioned, wherein 2 is already filled and 2 we have to get. A piece of work on a given topic. So that is what, that is, there's a in always note completion, they won't give a complete sentence, they will give a short form, they will give some couple of words which will make you understand what you're looking for. So in the tutorial paper, it's a, what is it? Is a piece of work on a given topic. That is the first characteristic. Then they are telling student must. So that means there are some necessities, some requirements. Okay. Before going to that, let's see. Here Claudine is telling good morning. Good morning, Claudine. Hope you are having a great day. Okay. So yeah. So coming to student must. What they? Student must maybe something, some rule or something which they have to follow or they have to fulfill, which for the tutorial paper is 26 is student must dash for 25 minutes. What does a student do for 25 minutes? That is what we are looking for. Okay, then 27 again it's a complete blank and then they give to lecturer for marking. Whatever comes in 27, okay, that thing has to be given to the lecturer for marking. Lecturer being a noun and marking being an activity. So you have to note those things. Whatever you are going to get in 27 as an answer, that is going to the lecturer for marking. So now let's solve these two questions first. First, what the student must do for 25 minutes as a part of the tutorial paper, and then after that, what has a student give to a lecturer for marking for fulfilling the tutorial paper. So let's go to the audio script, okay, so that we can get the answers discussed. Okay, so this is the audio script for our questions 26 to 31, right, wherein M is the male student and F is the female lecturer. Last week also we had seen that, right? Okay, so let's go to the audio script, wherein the lecturer is telling female, she is telling anything else I can help you with while you are here. So she is asking a question that is there anything which I need to tell you about more. The male says, well yes actually. Do you know what the course requirements are? So there comes your title, course requirements, what we are looking for in our questions from 26 to 31. So that's the keyword there. So that is how the title will help you. So the moment you have noted that title in your question and the moment in the audio clip the speaker says course requirements, you become alert. Okay, that means you know your information is going to start from here. So course requirements are, I mean, how much work is expected for this course? So as a first thing he is asking how much work is expected for this course. For the reply of that, the female says, well, you have to complete a tutorial paper. There comes your subheading, tutorial paper, what we are looking for, right? Course requirements, first subheading was tutorial paper, right? So we have to get 2 blanks for that particular subheading. Then the female says, well, yes, well, you have to complete tutorial paper, and he asks, what does that involve? So tutorial paper, we had 2 blanks to fill, that means 2 requirements for that particular subheading. So here he is asking, what does that involve? And she replies, well, it's a piece of work on a given topic based on some set reading text. Well, it's a piece of work on a given topic based on some set reading text. And then that is what tutorial paper is, it involves that. Then she is telling, you will have to give a small talk on your tutorial group. Okay, she is telling you have to give a small talk on your tutorial group. Now here we are looking for the first blank which says something the student have to do for 25 minutes. So until we hear that 25 minutes, we cannot be sure what we are looking for. That is the main thing, right? So that is like I always say, number was a key word. So we are looking for that. So here she's telling what you will have to give a small talk on or your to your tutorial group. And then he asks, how long does that have to be? Now how long specifies a time period. Okay, if I ask you how long does it take from if I want to go from A point to B point, that means it can be 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. I am asking for a time frame, right? Or maybe it can be 24 hours or whatever. So how long does that have to be means you are aware that okay, that time frame is gonna come. Then she says about 25 minutes usually. So what does the student have to give for 25 minutes? The student, he or she, has to give a small talk. Okay, now we had read the instruction. The instructions said that we can write our answers in not more than what? 3 words. So either it can be 1 word, 2 word or 3 word, not more than 4 words, right? Sorry, 3 words, right? So here it says give a small talk. Okay, and our question, let's just have a look at the question one more time. Second. The question here was dash for 25 minutes. So here nothing is mentioned about the talk or it's small or whatever. That means what is the requirement here? That means he or she has to give a talk. That is a major requirement. So give a small talk. That means if you write give a small talk for 25 minutes, it becomes what? It becomes 4 words, which will be technically incorrect. You cannot write. So what you can do? What is the word that you can omit? Talk you cannot omit, right? Talk is something which you cannot omit. You have to write talk in that. So either you can, there are 2 ways of answering this question. Students must, you can either write students must talk for 25 minutes. Small talk means you are talking, talk for 25 minutes, or you can write, if you want to fulfill that 3 words instruction, then you can write give a talk for 25 minutes. Not necessary, the adjective small has to be there, not necessary, you don't have to write that, right? It's fine, you can just write because it's a talk. Okay, there's no specific importance for small here because you have to follow the instructions. So it can be talk for 25 minutes or give a small talk. So that is the answer for 26th blank, right? So let's go to the script again. 1 second. Okay, so now when we come to the part of the script where we have to answer the 27th question, right? So we have done till 25 minutes. After that, what does he say? I have to talk for 25 minutes, and then she says yes, that's right. After that, so that is solving the talk thing. Okay, after that, then she says, and then after that what he has to do, and then you have to write up your piece of work and give it to the lecturer to be marked. Okay, so we remember that after 26 there was a blank 27, and then after that there was a characteristic which was given, there was a feature which was given. You have to give it to the lecturer for marking. Give to the lecturer for marking. So we are looking for what is it that we have to give to the lecturer for marking, which comes in a 27 blank. So the where she says, then you have to write up your piece of work and give it to the lecturer to be marked. So what is it that is to be given? It's a piece of work. So now it is given, write up your piece of work. That means that is almost the instruction says for 3 words. So what can we write? Okay, here it is write up your piece of work. Now piece of work you can take just as work. Okay, so it can be, so okay, I'm sorry for the interruption, there was a technical error. Okay, അപ്പം what we were discussing, അപ്പോൾ write up, നമ്മൾ we are going through 27 question, right? അപ്പോൾ what is it that is given to a lecturer to be marked was a keyword, lecturer and marking. അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ keyword. നമുക്ക് രണ്ടും അതുപോലെ കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്, ഒന്ന് lecturer ആണ്, ഒന്ന് to be marked ആണ്. എന്താണ് lecturerന് മാർക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ കൊടുക്കേണ്ടത്? write up your piece of work. അപ്പോൾ അവിടെ എന്താ എഴുതുക? it is a piece of work ആണ്, പക്ഷേ you have to write up, that is what they are telling, right? And the blank was just completely blank, nothing was given there. So what you can write here, how you will decide what to write is your work. What work? You have written that work. So that the work which is written, that is very essential to be written, right? So you have to write your write up work. Your write up work has to be given to the lecturer to be marked. That is your answer for 27th blank. Okay, I hope that's clear. Fine. Now let's go forward. Let's come to the next set of questions, right? That is 28 question ആണ് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. നമ്മുടെ 28 question is next subheading is essay topic. So we are going to deal with essay topic. Essay topic ne patti what are we looking for? Usually that's what is given to you. ഒറ്റ വേർഡേ ഉള്ളൂ, essay topic ആണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ സബ് ഹെഡിങ്. സോ ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് യു ഹാവ് ടു ലുക്ക് ഫോർ ദ വേർഡ് essay or something synonymous to that in your audio. And then what? They have just given one thing, usually. അപ്പോൾ usually can be generally, okay, most frequently or something which is done, okay, very in a general manner. അത് അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു കീവേഡ്, ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ കീ, അങ്ങനെ വല്ല വേർഡ് ആയിരിക്കും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെ, or maybe it's just usually they will tell you. Okay, so that is one word which you have to look for. What does usually the essay topic deals with? Okay, or maybe something characteristic or feature. So let's go to the this thing, audio script. Okay, so we were in 27. Okay, right. And is that all? He asked. She says no. You also have to complete a 3000 word essay on a topic. Now essay, the word is there. Essay is a keyword which you are looking for, it's already there. So that means you have to complete a 3000 word essay on a topic. Then he asks, can I choose the topic? Okay, he says, can I choose the topic? That's a question. There will be answer for that. Reply for that is yes. Usually you can. Okay, so when the essay topic is given, that means that what are we looking for? The essay topic can be chosen by the student. Usually, right? Usually was the word which you are looking for, which is there in your audio clip. So what will we write? Usually you can. Usually you can means what? What you can? You should know what usually you can. Usually you can speak, usually you can go, or what it is. So there the word choose plays a very big role. What can the student do? Usually he or she can choose the topic. So what you can write here is usually you can. Usually is already given, so you can write can choose. Usually the student can choose. Student, you should not write it. You can write usually can choose. The essay topic can be usually chosen by the student. So you can write after usually, you can write can choose the essay topic. that fulfills the note. Usually you can choose the essay topic that gives the information about that particular blank. Okay, let's come to the next question, that is question 29. We have got, yes, 2 more questions, not 2 more, 3 more questions. So let's come to 29. 29 the heading endayirunnu. Let's go to that. 29 heading is type of exam. So 29 is speaking about the exam type. What kind of exam? Maybe it's a written exam, it's a viva exam, whatever it is. It's an annual exam, it's a midterm exam, anything. It's a type of exam. So we are looking the word, there's nothing in the blank to look for before and after the blank. The only thing which can help you is the subheading which says type of exam. So exam is your keyword and the kind of exam. What kind of exam? Type, genre is that. So exam is the main keyword, and then what is the kind of exam which you have to go through for this particular course. So let's go to our script again. We are on 29. So that shouldn't be too bad. Okay. And in addition to that, there is an exam. So there she speaks about the exam. Addition to that, there is an exam. An exam, what sort of an exam? Sort. What is the meaning of the word sort? If I say there are lot of sorts of means types of, kinds of, different, sort of generally is synonymous to types of or kinds of. So that was type of exam, right? So kind of exam. So what sort of exam? And then she says, well, it's an open book exam. Okay. So what kind of exam is that? It's a open book exam. Okay. So you can write either it's a open type of exam, and already heading lilladhukondu you can just write open book, or you can write open book exam, because we already have a choice of writing 3 words. Type of exam is what? It's a open book exam. Okay. So that's quite simple to get your answer, because the moment you listen to the word exam and the word sort, you come to understand endu tharam exam aanu nammal ayanathu course requirement ulladana. So it's a open book exam. Fine. Let's go to the next question, that is question number 30. Let's see what is the title for that question. Title for that: after exam comes your library. So now library is a part of every college, we all know, and for fulfilling the course where the student have to go to the library. So there are specifications about the library. The heading is library, that is your keyword. You have to look for the word library in your, or something synonymous to that if mentioned in your audio clip. What are we looking for in the library? Important books are in dash. Important books, not all the books. They are speaking about important books. That means vital, significant, okay, important, chela important, atyavashamulla books are in dash. We don't know what the books are in. Maybe they are in order, they are not in order, they are in some specific place, anything can be there. But our keywords are library, which is the heading, subheading, and then we are looking for what? We are looking for something connected to important books. Adana nammude keyword. Books matramalla, important books are what is your keyword, right? So let's go for the answer. We have read till open book exam. Then after that the mail is asking, does that mean I can have the textbook with me during the exam? Yes, that's right. That is connected to again the open book exam. Okay. Then he asked, and can you give me any idea about the content of the first year of economics so that I can get into some reading? Now he is asking about what are contents means. Whenever contents of a particular subject is what do you have to study, and what you have to study comes in where? Generally it comes in books, in soft form or hard form, whatever it is. So whatever, generally it comes to a subject, what if you have to, can I get into some reading? So reading is connected to books. It can be a e-book, it can be a normal paperback book or whatever, but reading is a word which says that it connected to books now. The content of studying always comes in the form of academic books. So reading is a word which will specify that okay, your answer is gonna come after this, right? So let's go to the further part. Well, you will be getting the reading list next week when lectures start. All the books are in the library. We got your word library, which we are looking for. So that comes your keyword. Then he says, yes, but won't everyone else take them out as soon as they get the reading list too? So here she is telling about, in the beginning she is telling all the books are in the library. We are looking for something what? Important books. And then he says, won't that be taken, won't everyone else take them out as soon as they get the reading list too? And then she replies for that, well yes, they might. Okay, well yes, they might. But, always we say like but, when the word but or the word however comes, it disqualifies the previous sentence. Okay, the preceding one. The coming sentence becomes qualified and becomes more important. So we have to always look for words like but and however in your listening audio clips. So she says, but most of the important ones are held in closed reserve. So here is the word important. Important ones are books. We are looking for important books. Are held in closed reserve. That's a part of the library where you can go to read books, but you can't take them out of the building. Okay, so here they are telling that those books are how they are held in closed reserve. That is a part of the library where all important books are kept that you cannot take outside. You have to come there, read it and return it back at the same time, right? So then he is asking, what did you call the section of the library? So if you have missed that part, so this is where you will get a helping hand in the audio, because the information is going to be get repeated, because the question is, what did you call that section of the library? And then she repeats, closed reserve. If somewhere അബദ്ധവശാലെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾ ആ ഓഡിയോ ക്ലിപ്പിൽ അത് മിസ്സായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, this is the second chance where you will get the answer again. She says closed reserve. However, we do recommend that you buy the core books. You will find them useful and you will need them for the exam. Core books again are important books. Important books. So they are giving the option that important books are always in the books which are there are important books are usually where in the closed reserve, right? And then they are also giving a suggestion that if you want, you buy the important books. So where are the books, important books kept in the library? The answer is closed reserve. So that is the answer for number 30 blank. Okay, hope it's clear for you. Now let's go to the last question, that is the 31st question. Let's see the question first. Question number 31, subheading is focus of course. What is the focus of this course? I mean, what are you focusing on, right? What is your aim for this course? Focus of course. And then they are telling focus on dash. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ കോഴ്സ് എന്താണ് ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, വാട്ട് ഈസ് യുവർ എയിം, വാട്ട് ആർ ഗോണ അച്ചീവ് ആഫ്റ്റർ യു ഗോ ത്രൂ ദാറ്റ് കോഴ്സ്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് യു ആർ ലുക്കിംഗ് ഫോർ. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ അൾട്ടിമേറ്റ് ഫോക്കസ് ഓഫ് ദിസ് കോഴ്സ്? How does it become important? What does it help you attain? What can you achieve from this? ഇതും കൂടെ ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന അച്ചീവ്മെൻറ്റ് ലാഭം എന്താണ്? So what are we aiming at? Focus of the course, and then the blank says focus on dash. So whatever it is focusing on, that is what we are looking for. Let's go to the script. So a keyword is focus of the course, what we are looking for. Okay, coming to the last section of the audio script, you can see we have done till closed reserve. Then the next question itself, the male is asking, the student is asking, yes I suppose will. After that he says, what is the focus of the course? So we are looking for the course focus. What is the course aiming at? She replies for that, well, the course at this university has a vocational focus. Okay, we had the blank focus on. So it is telling that we have a vocational focus. That is a focus, then she is explaining, that is a focus on preparing its graduates for work, right? So we are oriented very much towards employment. So employment and work, graduates for work, that means after your studies you go to work. Employment and work are somewhat synonymous there. So we are oriented very much towards employment. So the focus of the course is what? Employment. That means getting a job after the course. So then he replies, so my chances of getting a job are good, is the question, which he replies by, well, provided you get good results. Then he says, well look, thanks for your time, you have been really helpful. She says, that's fine, see you next week then. Okay, that is end of the audio. Now, where were we? We were looking for the focus of the course, which says it has a vocational focus, that is the focus on preparing its graduates for work. So, we are oriented very much towards employment, right. So, focus on vocational. You can either write vocational, you can write vocational, the focus on vocational, or you can also write, because there was a before the blank there was focus on what, where we are oriented. Oriented is again synonymous to focus. നമ്മുടെ എയിം എന്താണ്, നമ്മുടെ ഓറിയൻറ്റേഷൻ, വാട്ട് ആർ വി ലുക്കിംഗ് ഫോർ, നമ്മുടെ എയിം എന്താണ് അതിനകത്ത്, that is for the course I am telling. So, we are oriented towards what, employment. So, you can also write focus on employment. Either ways you can write this answer, because they are both synonymous, right. So, you can write it is focusing, it has got a vocational focus, that is better answer. You can just write there vocational, focus on vocational, you can write vocational because it is connected to employment. Okay, you can write focus on employment. That both can be your correct answers. Okay, so I hope that the questions from 26 to 31 which we have discussed, which comes under the section, under the category of note completion, has been clear to all of you. Okay, so that this is where I think I will wrap up today's live, and we are going to connect next week again with one more listening activity, wherein we may take some other set of questions and we will discuss in the same manner how to solve those set of questions. So, let me wrap it up here. You all have a great day, and let's connect next week. Bye.